Hey everybody, welcome once again to a low on health rambling, kind of just my little video blog of what's been going on recently. Not too much as usual. I did actually get an email today back from that place I did an interview on Tuesday, or Monday, which I mentioned before. I was kind of really looking forward to. It was very much along my skill set and whatnot. But I got an email today from them basically saying they're not going to actually hire anybody for that position at this time, which I don't really know is if them just being nice way of telling me I didn't get the job, even though I got the vibe from them and I knew that that job pretty much fit my skill set perfectly. So in which case maybe I was asking for too much, or maybe they realized they didn't really need somebody. But that's kind of like I say happened a lot often. But I remember earlier when I was looking for a job beforehand, a year or two ago, it happened once or twice where they just realized they could consolidate down and not actually hire anybody. So just to take that, hey, bye Rufus. Oh, he fucking knocked the thing over. That better? Okay, whatever. So nonetheless, didn't get the job. Still looking. But I got that today, and that just kind of put me in a funk for the day, and I just cannot feeling that great, and just want to kind of meander through the day. So let me just get to some quick topics here. Um, Project Needle Mouse is actually Sonic 4 Episode 1, which we kind of had an idea that Project Needle Mouse was going to be the new Sonic, but looks like they're going to go episodic with this Sonic series, and this is going to be a straight up 2D game with 3D visuals, so that's going to be good. It's going to be kind of a throwback to our old Sonic from, they're basically saying it's going to be the Sonic 4, so it's after Sonic 3, not this 3D bullcrap that's been on the Wii and all the other systems recently. And it looks like it's going to be like, a DLC game for the PSN, Xbox Live, and WiiWare. There is a trailer out for it, and I do recommend everybody just kind of hitting the net and see if you want interested in it to check out the trailer. The trailer really doesn't show that much, but it confirms that it is a straight up old school 2D Sonic game. So a lot of fans are rejoicing and hoping that they don't screw it up, which you really can't. Moving on, there's also news of Fallout New Vegas, and I'm just going off of the wiki thing here because I don't want to show the video, because the video really doesn't show much for the new Fallout. It basically gives you a vista of a working city, which you don't really see in the Fallout universe or in Fallout 3's universe. And they're not saying it's a sequel or anything to Fallout 3, but it's essentially gonna be in the Fallout universe. So could be really cool. It's probably gonna be in the same engine, and it could be fun. A lot of people enjoyed Fallout 3. I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I didn't really actually get to any of the DLC for Fallout 3, in which case I probably should get to that eventually. So another Fallout game, I'm all for. Another thing that happened today was I got White Knight Chronicles in the mail from GameFly. So I'm like, yay, I got it. So I popped it in. I gave it a good 8-10 hour playthrough. Not liking it. I don't know what it is. It's like, once again, not a bad game, but it very much plays like Phantasy Star Online Universe, which wasn't that great. Basically, your AI people are just dumb. Very much kind of like Final Fantasy 12, in which case I really didn't like that much. It's kind of like an MMORPG at that point. But you don't really have good control over your party members. Like, there's no really decent gambit system. And then, like, switching between characters, it just isn't fluid. That, and basically, it came to the point in the story, which I guess spoilers, but who cares. Basically, princess gets kidnapped, you go to save the princess. At a point, you rescue her, you have her in your group, and then you're talking, and then the bad guy kind of just pops out of nowhere and takes her when she's like 5 feet away from you. And then whisks away, and you can't do anything even though you have a giant freaking White Knight mecha thing to fight stuff with. So once that happened, I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna bother wasting my time with this game. I guess the whole gimmick of it too is like, oh, but you can, change into this big knight and fight things. Honestly, you want a great example of that, which has been hard to reproduce? Xenogears. Xenogears for the PlayStation was just awesome because when you get your mechs and you can use them against regular like stuff on the field, like little like cow bears and stuff. Bear owls. It's just awesome to see this big mech just reach down and punch your normal enemies. In this game, it was like whoop-de-doo. You would have to budget his abilities to use it, and you'd have to cut. It's just the game wasn't that great. I mean, for the game, I will definitely mention I like the ability. Basically, it's kind of like the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X. So you really have an open availability of what skills you want and how you level them up. So anybody can really be any type of player using a sword or bow or magic. and you can mix it up. I was kind of going like a red mage. And actually, when I was making my character for White Knight Chronicles and I was kind of tweaking them out and adjusting things, I realized I made a Kingdom Hearts 2 character. I made a character very much like Naminé or Kairi, which was very humorous. But just not really digging the White Knight Chronicles, so I'm sending it back, and maybe I'll put Darksiders in there. I don't know. I'm just not in the greatest of moods, and I'm just probably just gonna get some more sleep and relax a little bit. That's what the mint Oreos are for. Then I've actually been watching a lot of Fail House on Loading Ready Run because, of course, Loading Ready Run is my go-to for cheering up. But let's go ahead and move on there. Don't want me to ramble on there, but that's what this is for. Xbox Live, let's see what we got going on here. We got people watching Netflix. We got people playing Bioshock, probably getting ready for the other one. And then we do have people doing Modern Warfare, which I'm probably not going to get into tonight. Sorry, guys. I'm just not in the mood to do it. I'm going to work on some write-ups. I mentioned I was going to do some of those birthday emails coming up. I got some people in February and March. I'm working on just kind of a basic, hey, this is what's going on email. And right now I have no good news for them. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. But, other than that, I'd like to thank you guys for watching and wish me luck in the future. But at least the good news is, without having a job, I will be able to dedicate time to these games. Bioshock, Heavy Rain, Final Fantasy 13. I mean, it's not really until the last one's basically going to be Just Cause 2. So, I'm going to keep looking. But hey, if I don't get anything until March, then great. I got unemployment probably still through October. But other than that, I'd like to thank you guys all for watching, and sorry for the ramble. Have a good day.